We'll begin in mountain pose. Deep breath in, exhale, forward fold, palms come to the mat. Deep breath here. Hands walk forward into downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Deep inhale, exhale, left leg comes into the air for three-legged dog. Deep breath here, and the leg floats back down to the mat. Take another breath in downward facing dog. Exhale, right leg comes into the air for three-legged dog. Deep breath, leg floats back down to the mat. From here, enter into tabletop position. Inhale, exhale through some cat-cows. And exhale into Balasana, child pose. Breathe deeply here. Inhale, rise to seated thunderbolt pose. Exhale, roll out the ribs, placing one hand on the heart and one on the stomach. Breathe deeply. Connect with your breath, the moment, and your practice today. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, palms come to the mat. Enter into plank position. Rooting down in your right side, left arm comes into the air for right-sided plank. Deep breath here. Stay strong, stay rooted. Deep inhale, exhale, return to center, and root into your left side. Right arm comes into the air for left-sided plank. Once again, breathe deeply. Stay rooted. Deep inhale, feel your strength. Exhale, return to center. Knees come down to the mat for tabletop pose and enter into a comfortable seated position. Now would be a good time to give your fur baby a kiss or grab a drink of water. Pelvis rises into the air for forward fold. We'll walk the arms forward into plank and drop the pelvis for cobra pose. Deep breath here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Take a deep breath in Balasana, and then bring the right arm under the left arm for thread the needle. Deep breath for the shoulder stretch. Inhale, return to center Balasana. Take a moment to realign your spine. Then thread your left arm through your right side for thread the needle. Take another few deep breaths here. Inhale, return to center Balasana, and curl forward into upward facing dog. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, locust pose. Exhale, return to the mat, grabbing the feet. Inhale, rise to floor bow. Breathe deeply throughout this asana. Exhale, release your bow. Inhale, rise to plank. Left foot comes forward for left-sided lunge. Inhale, rise to warrior one position. Deep breath here. Exhale, enter into warrior two, and another deep breath here. Deep inhale, exhale, return to left-sided lunge. Allow your right knee to drop to the mat for an additional hip stretch. And take a deep breath here. Option to rise off of the mat. Exhale, return to center, and grab your foot behind you. Deep inhale, exhale, release your leg, return to forward lunge. Deep breath, enter into pigeon pose. Deep inhale, exhale, lean back, giving the spine a stretch, and take a deep breath here. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, slowly come down to sleeping pigeon. Take a few moments to breathe here. Allow your body to adjust to the ground. Feel your heart beat. Feel the blood in your veins move. Feel at peace. Inhale, pigeon wakes. Breathe deeply. And we grab the back foot for mermaid pose. Deep breath here. From here, tuck the back foot under the armpit, placing the hand on the knee for an additional stretch on the hamstring. Deep breath. Transition into Ekapada Rajakapatasana, one-legged king pigeon pose. Deep breath. Exhale, release king pigeon. And return to a comfortable seated position in the center of your mat. This would be a good time for another water break or another fur baby love break, whatever your yoga practice is feeling today. And coming back into the practice, find your way into right-sided lunge. Take a deep breath to ground yourself in this asana. Inhale, rise to warrior one position. Deep breath here. Another breath, transition into warrior two. Breathe deeply throughout this asana. Exhale, hands return to the mat. Left knee drops. And arms rise. Deep breath here. Exhale, palms return to the mat. Grab behind you, capturing your back foot in your hand. Exhale, release your foot. Deep breath, transition into pigeon pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, reach behind you, capturing the foot for mermaid pose. Deep breath here. Just as we did on the other side, bring the foot under the armpit, placing the hand on the knee for a hamstring stretch. And breathe through the transition into Ekapara Raja Kapatasana, one-legged king pigeon pose. Exhale, release back to pigeon. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, the pigeon sleeps. Breathe deeply throughout this sleep. Inhale, pigeon rises. Arms come overhead. Continue to breathe deeply. And we transition into forward fold, right leg forward, left leg back. Breathe deeply here. Feel free to bend the knees, go on the toes, move the hips, wherever you need to feel the stretch today. Deep breath, feet come together. Hands come to elbows. We'll hang out in forward fold for a second. Continuing to breathe deeply. Palms come to the mat. Right leg goes back, left leg comes forward for standing forward fold. Once again, continue to breathe deeply. If you bent your knees, shook out your hips, went onto your toes in the last pose, do so again here. And remember, always honor your body. Each movement should feel therapeutic and soothing. Deep breath here. Come down to your knees. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, lean back, camel pose. Feel your open heart shining to the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pelvis comes to the ground. Arms slowly float down to the mat. Take a moment here to roll out the shoulders, the neck, to take a deep breath, whatever you need to do. From here, we will transition into our floor series through rolling gently onto the shoulders and back up. Roll back onto the shoulders and up. One more time. Roll back into a shoulder stand. Make sure not to put pressure on your neck. And slowly enter into a happy baby, holding your feet. Deep breath, knees come to chest, hug your knees to align the spine. And just take a deep breath here. Have gratitude for your body in this moment. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, right leg comes down to the mat. Left leg sails over the body for a supine twist to the right. Breathe deeply in this twist. Feel the natural medicine within your body working to heal you. And continue to breathe deeply. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, hug the knees once again to realign the spine. Inhale, legs straighten. Exhale, left leg comes down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, supine twist to the left. Continue to breathe deeply here. Inhale, return to center. Give your knees one more hug. Take a deep breath and release, allowing your hands and feet to come down to the mat for Shavasana. And breathe deeply in your Shavasana. Allow your body to melt into the mat beneath you and stay grateful. Inhale, heart rises into the air for fish pose. Deep breath here. And whatever way is most comfortable for you, transition into a comfortable seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, seated forward fold. Breathe deeply here. Inhale, rise, bending the right knee. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Deep breath here. Deep inhale, exhale, releasing all of your oxygen. And inhale, rise to center, switch out your legs. Exhale, forward fold on the right side. Continue to breathe deeply. Take one more deep breath in this stretch. And inhale to rise. Scooch forward on your mat and slowly come down to your final Shavasana. Breathe deep. Be proud of your practice today. Take a few deep breaths in this final Shavasana to honor your body, honor the presence that you have with yourself right here in this moment, and to have gratitude for the practice. I thank you so much for joining me today, yogis. As always, peace, love, namaste.